Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, what a nice surprise.
Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards! It is time to see what you are made of. With Sword comes Shadow. Go as one!
Everyone, welcome to the Season 3 Cat's Tail Gathering Asia Finals. I'm Torin, a caster from the GITCG Discord server, and I'm joined here by my fellow co-caster Kettle.
Hello, I'm Kettle. I make lots of Genshin shorts on YouTube and TikTok, so you might recognize me from there. I'm super excited to be here today.
And I've been following the TCG competitive scene since its inception, so I'm super excited to be here today. So Kettle, how do you feel about the new cards this patch?
Oh, I'm really excited about the addition of the brand new Arcane Legend cards. It's such an insane mechanic that you can only play one Arcane Legend card per game and that you get it in your starting hand.
Yes, and they have really shaped the meta this patch. I think my personal favorite out of the two is Covenant of Rock.
Nice. I hope we get to see that more during the tournament later today.
I know, right? Alright. The Cat's Tail Gathering is Hoya vs. Genius Invocation TCG competition hosted by Genshin Impact Tavern.
And today is the finals of the Asia server, where the top 4 contestants will battle it out for the top 3 places in a series of best-of-3 matches.
Our contestants have come a long way, defeating the top 16 during a grueling week of preliminaries.
And today's matches will decide once and for all who will be crowned the champion and walk away with the grand prize of $1,000. So we'll be starting with the 3rd place match to determine who the 3rd and 4th place winners are. Afterwards, we'll be going into the grand finals where the entire championship will be decided.
That's right. So let's take a look at the 2 players contending for 3rd place in Season 3 of the Cat's Tail Gathering.
Nice. Okay, so it looks like we have Enzo versus Z Crimlet coming up for the 3rd place match. I think we'll get to see their decks very soon. How are we feeling, Torin?
I think I recognize Z Crimlet actually from the GITCG Discord server. They play a lot there, and I think they've made very high placings there.
Nice, nice.
For our grand finals, oh yes, this is Enzo's deck here. Looks like they're playing an NEC variant, you know, Nahida Electric Charge. Deck looks pretty standard as far as I can tell. You can notice that they're running the new Arcane Legend card though. Always very handy to have extra dice.
Oh yes, the Covenant of the Rock. I see it there.
Yes.
I wonder if we'll get to see all the other Arcane Legend cards in the other decks, or is it just gonna all be Covenant of the Rock? Ooh, what do you feel
usually
about
you could see a bit of both depending on the deck, although I think Covenant is definitely the more popular choice.
I also see the Wind and Freedom card, the Mondstadt card. I really like that card because it's so strong for like potential comebacks.
I have seen it literally save a game before. Like they were about to lose and they pull this card and now they win.
Yes,
moving on to Z Crimlet.
Looks like they're playing oh, sorry about that. Looks like they're playing a Shenhe Superconduct deck with Chongyan and Raiden. Anything out of the ordinary here, Torin?
Looking pretty standard here again as well, and obviously you got to run the new Arcane Legend card in every single deck right now.
Oh yes, for sure. It's so strong. The fact that it just gives you 2 die when you're out of it, like it could be the difference between getting like an attack in or not. It's so huge, honestly. Very excited to see that in play. I wonder if players can actually play around each other's Arcane Legend cards. Like, what kind of changes do you have to make?
Well, looks like there are going to be versus these decks specifically. Yes, so for Arcane Legend cards, typically there's a lot of different ways to use it. A pretty popular one is like specific decks that can do charge attacks with only 2 dice, and then others they use Vonarana to pass the dice down.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that I always experience at TCG is just like not expecting that my opponent still has sufficient die for another attack at the end of the turn. Like that could be huge. It could be the difference between keeping your character alive or, you know, whether you choose to end your turn early, etc. So
Mm-hmm.
much potential plays here. All right. Oh,
Okay.
Kremlet's actually choosing to remove their both players removing their Arcane Legend cards.
Oh my god, Enzo just got double Rana. That's a lot of free dice they're gonna be getting.
Nice. All right.
So something a lot of people will do is that
Mm-hmm.
they will mulligan off the Arcane Legend card because they're
Mm-hmm.
treating it like extra dice, basically.
I see, I see. So like when it comes later, then it comes. Is that how it
Basically.
works?
Yeah,
I
some decks will
see.
keep it in their opening hand, but others won't. So, looking here, Z Kremlet kind of doing a very standard Raiden opener here.
Yep, looks like they got quite a bit of Omni die in their die rolls. Ningguang card being played on Enzo's side to do some re-rolls. Since they
Doing
weren't
that
as
toss-up.
lucky. Alright,
Looks like
one more re-roll.
they might be forced into official line here. No, well, okay, they can do Moan official.
Alright, let's see.
Oh
And
my
now we're
god,
watching
double
from
Rana though.
Kremlet.
Okay, keep a close eye. They're about to get extra dice for this.
Nice, so they're just gonna carry it over to their next turn?
No, like when they do a skill,
Oh.
they're gonna get dice of their next character.
Oh, Rana! I mistook it for Verana.
I know it's
I see.
Rana is really good if you have two of them. At one is okay, but two is amazing.
It's
So
insane.
Enzo
I
kind of high rolled here.
Amazing. Very excited to see the double Rana at play. All right,
I
looks
guess
like we
they're
got.
choosing to tune it off.
Oh, huh.
I guess they
well.
needed that Hydro Dice for Mona here.
Yep, for the electro charged. Guess we won't get to see the double Rana after all, but at least
Yeah,
they have one.
And Enzo choosing not to swap off here, so they're gonna get double electrocharged here. So
Yep, but
I'm
it
not
does.
sure. I guess they're intending to sack Raiden here, let Raiden go down, so they can
Yep.
power up their team immediately. That's
Yep,
the
just
impression
get
I'm
the-
getting.
Just get the burst off and then sacrifice the Raiden, I guess.
Yeah. Usually you don't want Raiden to get that low if you're gonna recycle her burst. Wow, look at Z Kremlet's rolls. Amazing.
Whoa, that's insane. A second round of really, really good rolls for Kremlet. Oh, and they're using their Raiden burst as expected, but looks like Raiden will definitely go down soon with only 4 health to boot. Yep.
Okay, so Enzo repeating the play from earlier. I know at some point, oh, okay, they have Lotus Crystal. They feel pretty confident in just letting Raiden stay here.
Wow.
Enzo will probably go Nahida here, and yeah, you want to get those seeds up for all that juicy extra damage.
Yep, here comes the Bloom Seeds. Do you think Raiden will be able to survive even with the Lotus Crisp?
No, Raiden is definitely going down because
I
the seeds
see.
will pop the crisps, and then the electro charge will finish her off.
I do wonder if the Lotus Crisp was an important play. Do you feel like it was? I guess it forces out an extra attack.
I think it prevents an extra electro charge actually.
So it was to conserve health on the Chunyin and the Shenhe?
A little bit, although I feel like that might have been a bit of a panic Lotus Crisps.
Alright, and down goes the Raiden on Kremlet's side. Alright. Oh! I see that Enzo has pulled their Covenant again. Covenant
So
of Rock.
it's basically like a woven, I feel like, in this case. I'm pretty sure Enzo's just gonna do Nahida skill again here.
Oh, and the Nahida skill is so good for getting those seeds up for all the extra damage. It's crazy.
This variant is definitely a lot more aggressive compared to the other current popular electrocharge variants in the meta.
So, Torin, how are you feeling about Kremlet's position? Do you think they're in a very, very bad position now that they have lost a character? Or it's okay because both their characters almost have their ultimates ready?
I think Z Krumlet's about to go on a tear here unless Enzo has an out to Chongyun. I think Shenhe is going to go down. Oh, interesting. Switching to official.
Hmm,
I'm pretty sure Shenhe is about to go down here.
I see.
Maybe the play might be Mona Burst to take out Chongyun.
Oh yes, the Mona Burst for the double damage and the next skill could be huge.
Well, in NEC, a potential line is that you Mona Burst into Nahida Burst for all that extra damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and here comes the Shenhe normal attacks.
Or I think that was a skill.
Oh, it's a skill. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oops.
Okay, looks like seeds are popping off here. Not
Yes.
sure what Enzo's next move will be. Might be just Mona again, repeating the strategy as before. No, nothing out of the ordinary as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I feel like they could have been more aggressive using Nahida, but I think they really want to get that electric charge damage going still.
I see. I'll fast swap over to... Oh no, it's a reduced cost swap over to Chongyun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, using changing shifts, I believe. So, double woven. Definitely probably just going for skill here.
Yep.
Maybe a cryo resonance. I mean, it would put Nahida within cryo resonance. It would put Nahida in range to get finished off by the summons at the end of the round.
Oh, that's pretty huge. Oh, and the gamblers too.
Mm-hmm.
This does put Kremlin at quite.
I don't know.
very
It's
few
not
cards
enough to
oh,
actually finish. Okay, it is.
Oh, it
but
is!
Not playing gamblers.
It's enough to finish off. Oh my goodness! I did not expect that. Holy crap! The extra damage from Shenhe's ultimate summon on the field managed to allow Kremlin to take out Nahida really early, which removes all of the danger reactions on Enzo's side.
Yes. I feel like Enzo still has path to victory here. They just need to burst on Mona, then burst on official, and that should
Mm-hmm.
clean things up. I'm just not
Mhm.
sure if they'll have enough health on their side to really be
Ooh,
able to hit back. Although I think both decks here are kind of gotten their game plan through, so it just really comes to see who comes out on top. They just
it is suddenly so close. That last turn was so quick. Everyone's health just went down so quickly. This is so close. But I
mean,
think
this-
Grimlet gets to start first, doesn't don't they?
Yes, I think so. So
Right.
in this particular case, I think Zeke Kremlet can just normal attack even, and it'd be fine. It really hurts that Enzo wasn't able to pass with priority, because when everyone's this low health, it comes down to who gets to attack first,
Yes,
and
that is
everyone's like one
true.
hit.
Yep. Alright, and down goes Mona as expected. I don't see a way for official to just suddenly come out. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But there's still
unfortunately,
5
Shenna's
health
just
left.
Shenna's just gonna normal attack, and that's gonna be game.
Yep. Alright, and it's game. GG's.
Yeah,
Zim-
GG's.
Kremlin takes the first game.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that game? That was so quick, honestly.
Yeah, this is just the nature of these particular decks. Is lots of
Mhm.
spread damage, and then once
Mhm.
everyone gets low enough, you're gonna try to mop up anything that's left. Now, I think in the particular case of Electrocharge, their units aren't hitting quite as hard compared to the Shenhe SC decks. Well, because their Shenhe SC, their skills are going to do 3 damage, while with the Electrocharge, they're only going to be able to hit for 1 or 2.
True, true. Do you think that perhaps if the Nahida survived, there would have been a way to bring it back?
I definitely think Nahida would be a lot better for the end of the game.
I was not expecting Nahida to go down like before Chungin even got his burst. That was crazy. All the damage buffs. Alright, and now we got Enzo's deck, who is now playing the exact same comp we saw early on from Kremlit with the Shenhe, Superconduct, Raiden, and Chungin again. I like to see how well Enzo plays it against Kremlit, who just played it against him.
Yeah, Enzo's list is very similar, honestly. Although
Mhm.
the number of cards they're running for certain tech choices a lot less. Like I guess they're not as
Hmm.
committed to using Adeptus, for example, here.
Oh, true, true. There's only one Adeptus. It's kind of like an Uno reverse card now. I wonder what we're gonna see from Crimlet. Oh,
Zekrom might be playing something. Well, they could also just play EC, to be honest.
then it could be like a mirror match almost. I see two
Yes.
gamblers. Oh, okay.
Okay, well then.
A different deck. Let's go. Crimlet is playing an Agent Electrocharged comp with Fischl and Oceanid.
Well, we
How do you
said
feel
we were
about
gonna
that?
see Electrocharge again, and well, yeah, there's another Electrocharge deck here.
All right, let's see if Enzo's is gonna be able to bring this series back by beating Crimlet for the third place. I see another
yes.
two Adeptus Temptation.
So Zekrimlet's deck is a lot more
Mhm.
stall oriented. There's lots of healing, lots of dice generation or
Oh
like
yeah, I
dice
see that.
saving rather.
Oh yes, two Favonius Cathedrals. Wow.
And it's worth pointing out they're running the Tubby engine as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's going to be
Interesting.
another spread matchup here.
Okay. Do you think Crimlet's gonna be able to out-survive Enzo
I
with
definitely
all the
think
sustain they
Agent,
brought?
like Agent, is definitely way better for dealing with spread damage, or because the stealth will negate it usually.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. True, true. The stealth allows him to take less damage, isn't it? 2 times?
Yes, yes.
That's quite huge, honestly. That
Mm-hmm.
like one damage could be the difference between winning or losing. All right, looks like Crimlet
Absolutely.
is completely re-rolling their hand. Oh.
Enzo did draw decently
Mm-hmm.
well. They drew ramp and dice fixing, so pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right, and we're starting off here. Okay. Looks like everyone's dice rolls are kind of similar. Oh, Crimlet getting pretty good dice rolls again.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Crimlet has really, really good RNG on the roll so far for this series of matches.
All right. Oh, interesting. Not starting with the writing skill.
Do you think that's the conserved die?
Probably just because they didn't have much electro dice. They're just trying to conserve. Well, I mean, the particular order doesn't matter, I guess.
That is true, that is true. Not much difference between using the skill first versus just normal attack first. In the end, it's the same thing. Liben!
Wow,
We
they're
love
gonna
Liben.
make Liben go off immediately here.
Yes. Oh,
Both
and here
players.
comes...
Yeah, both players trading blows, getting their summons down.
Yep. Here comes the summon damage part. Alright. Back to die rolling. Let's see if Crimlet is as lucky this time. Not as much. Let's see. Oh, on Enzo's side, they do have... Wow, quite a number of good die that they can use
that
for
is
the ride and
perfect
burst.
dice for a ride and burst.
Yes, just nice. Which is mainly what they're gonna do this turn, isn't it?
Yeah, probably just gonna ride and burst, swap the Shenhe, like very standard Shenhe SC line.
And now Crimlet has a full board of summons from the Oceanid. Lots of end phase damage for them.
Yes, and now Zekrimlet is gonna get their summons set up fully here. So 4 summons on Zekrimlet's side. That's gonna be a lot of damage in the end phase.
Yes, that is quite a bit. I do love the fact that the frog also gives a bit of sustain in a way by shielding the active character.
Yes, it definitely a lot better dealing with lingering damage from summons.
Oh wow, that's a lot of end phase damage that Crimlet has there. Let's
Just
see what Enzo's response is.
Classic electrocharge things.
Yes. Oh, I'm just thinking about all the sustain that Crimlet's gonna have later. I wonder if Enzo's gonna be
Interesting.
able to output enough damage to like tear through all of that to stain.
I feel like Agent will be key for Z Krumlet here because
Hmm.
everyone else is kind of weakened while
Agent's
Agent is
just
still pretty
chilling.
healthy.
Yep, full health. Ooh, so much damage on the Raiden, bringing her so low. She's literally one hit now.
Yes, actually, it's
Here.
kind of unfortunate Raiden didn't get finished off. That's gonna mess with the math on Z Krumlet's side.
They're gonna have to waste a whole attack and turn on smacking that Raiden to get rid of her.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps they could use it on a summon, which wouldn't be as bad, I guess.
Well, the idea is probably just to let Raiden go down from like electro charge damage rather than attacking Raiden directly.
True, true. Okay, here comes the swap over to the Oceanit with the Lotus Crisp. Oh, they have so much food in their hand right now.
Yes, no, it's they're gonna have to spend, their resources rather than sit in hand, otherwise they're not getting their full value. Okay, that's a
Mhm.
squirrel. I think the frog, George, would have been better.
All right, poking out the Lotus Crisp shield. Now, Oceanit is a bear, but they technically do have their burst ready, except they don't have enough die, so they might have to tune some cards in order to play it.
I think Ocean Burst right now would not be a bad idea. It would also
Hmm,
cause an electro charge reaction.
that is true, which
Uh,
would finish off the Raiden as well.
it would. So probably,
All right.
yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage coming down here.
Yep, here comes the tune, and oh, down goes two of the characters.
Yep. Now it's
Oh,
Chongyun versus the world.
that is huge. Oh, Chongyun with the gamblers could be
I
big.
don't
Oh,
I don't think they have the dice to wait, they do have the dice to attack again. They have a I haven't lost yet in their hand.
oh yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Oh, that is pretty huge.
I don't
Chongyun.
Chongyun might be enough to take out. Yeah, Chongyun cannot attack Agent unfortunately, so just won't be
Mhm.
able to use the burst.
Mhm. Mhm. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of end phase damage that Crimlet has here, so Chongyun is in a little bit of trouble.
I don't know if because I think Kremlet Z Kremlet has like double star signs. They can literally burst immediately first thing next round, and I think
Oh,
that
you're
might be
right.
enough.
Oh, that you're right. The double Mona card to get their burst immediately. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's definitely enough die. If they tune all their cards, it's definitely possible.
Yep, and it's gonna vape on top of that, so I think this might be it.
Hmm. I think you're right. All right.
All right, looking to see if at least the dice are in Z Kremlet's favor here. No
Mm-hmm.
issues getting burst down here, so
Oh yep, they're not even gonna they're not even gonna try to re-roll. There's no need to. And here comes the unexpected agent burst.
mm-hmm.
Ah,
Oh
I feel
wow,
like
they're
Enzo actually
they're
had a
they're
chance.
just BMing here.
The full
10
10
damage.
damage! Holy crap!
And
GG's! And
GG's, that's it.
Mhm. Criblet takes the whole series,
Mm-hmm.
becoming a third place for season 3 of the Cat's Tail Gathering.
Congratulations to Z Kremlet.
Congratulations! That was very intense. Holy crap. Both games
Very
were
back
so
and forth.
close. Yes, yes. I
I
really
well,
thought.
okay. I feel like for in the case of this particular game, Agent had a lot of healing left over, so I feel like Agent
Mhm,
could have tanked the Chongyun burst and just
mhm,
wore down Enzo if necessary.
mhm. Uh, yeah, you're right. So maybe even if they didn't have the double burst charge, they might have been able to stay alive regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, right now we'll be taking a short intermission break of 10 minutes. Go grab some water and snacks and be sure to stay on to catch the grand finals of the entire competition.
Yep. So we'll be right back.
Yo, welcome back from the finals, everyone. We're about to hit into the grand finals. How are we feeling, Torrent?
Well, I wonder what we're gonna see next. I hope it's something exciting.
Actually, the Arcane Legend cards haven't been as much in play as I thought they would be. Are there any other uses that we haven't quite seen yet?
There are plenty. Some people use it basically as an extra woven in the end phase, you know, to like get a swap and equip something, or it could be something as simple as just having dice for Vanarana, you know, like. And obviously the big use that everyone thinks about when they see 2 dice for free at the end is Klee charge attack, of course.
Oh, Klee charged attack. That'd be so insane. All right, so we're about to hit into a finals with our 2 players, Hayama and Kongxiang Dog, which we'll be pronouncing as CJR. Yes.
Okay.
That's how we'll be addressing them for the rest of the match.
So Hayama versus CJR.
Correct. Fun fact, Kongxiang Dog actually means dog with like empty thoughts, which I think is such a cute name. And here we have the brackets of the entire competition so far. As you can see, our finalists here have really won all their battles all the way up to now. It's been a very, very grueling series of matches. And these 2 are definitely incredibly skilled players that I'm incredibly excited to watch.
I'm definitely, you know, some of these names are pretty successful people in like tournaments past, you know?
Ooh, any specific ones that you can see?
Well, I know Zeem Krimlik quite a bit. I've seen a lot of their plays over this year. Okay. Jumping into decks, Hayama is running Agent EC variant, Agent Electrocharge. This one using Yai Miko instead of Fischl.
Ooh, any advantages of using Yai Miko instead of Fischl?
Probably the burst is a lot more single target focused as opposed to Fischl's more spread damage oriented burst.
Oh, true. What about the Seisho Sakura? How does that compare to Oz?
Well, Yai's summon lasts longer, slightly longer, but Yai doesn't do any initial damage, so that is a big thing to take into consideration.
Oh, that is true. Any other strange things about their deck, or is it all the same? Oh, never mind. We're moving over to CGR.
Looks like it's gonna be a mirror match.
Oh yeah, they're playing the exact same comp. Oh, they're putting like their action cards or event cards be very, very important then, because it's like the main difference between their decks now.
Right, and it's worth noting that the builds are very similar, and I think in this matchup, a really important card is going to be Send Off.
Oh yes, the Send Off, true. I don't quite remember if Hayama also had Send Offs.
They probably do. They're running like basically a very similar list here.
Right.
Send Off. I think one advantage of Yai Miko is that Send Off won't delete the entire summon because it only removes 2 usages. So even with Yai Miko, you put one down, it'll go to 1 use instead of disappearing.
That's so good. Doesn't that make her a lot like harder to counter as opposed to like Fischl in a way?
Well, it's just one like quirk because I think Fischl has a useful attack because it does damage initially instead of just the summon.
That is true. And it also applies like Electro right off the bat, doesn't it?
Yes, that's a big thing as well.
So
Yai Miko can do it too, technically.
Oh, but the normal
she needs to attack twice.
Oh, nah, but that's pretty hard. You know, it takes more time. Oh. Looks like
okay. It's worth pointing out here that neither player are running an Arcane Legend card.
Oh, true. Huh. I really thought the Arcane Legend cards would be a lot more popular and that people will like put it in their hand. But looks like that's not the meta for now.
No. It's only, I think, it's popular in a lot of other decks, but Electrocharge decks just don't use it normally.
Interesting. Alright. Looks like both players were not incredibly lucky with their rolls. Ooh, lots of Omni die now for Hayama. Starting off with the Oceanate, both of them, do you feel like the order of the character matters? Like, where you put your character matters, you know?
Well, they're probably
One
gonna
goes in
do
the
the
middle.
exact same opener here, where you just Oceanid 3 costs or 5 costs to summon everything down, then Yaimiko, do Yaimiko summon, and then pass, you know, with ramp.
Mm-mm. But do you feel like there's a difference between putting like Yaimiko in the extreme right versus the center?
They're actually in the same order, technically.
Oh, you're right. You're right. They're actually in the same order. So even if there's an overload reaction from Yaimiko and the agent, it's not that much of a difference. Oh, and out comes the Hu Tao send-off card.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. I don't think Hayama will have enough dice to get both summons up this round.
Ooh, Hayama did opt to actually get rid of their send-off card earlier on, I believe, during the drawing phase. Do you think there was a reason for that?
They probably weren't. They probably were thinking that they wouldn't be able to remove the summon because 2 out of 3 ocean summons are unaffected by send off.
Oh, so they got a bit unlucky here.
Yes,
With
if it was
which
the
summon
bird
they
or the frog,
Mhm.
send off wouldn't have that much of an impact.
Oh no! Okay, so Hayama got slightly unlucky there. That might be a big difference though, since it is a mirror matchup. Alright.
Every move counts.
Yes. Okay, the eye roll's coming out. Pretty decent for Hayama.
Yeah,
it
pretty
seems.
decent.
Alright, we're looking for CGRs. Also not too bad. Both have 4 Oceanate die. Are they just gonna stay on Oceanate and summon more mimics?
Potentially. Now it's worth noting that Hayama has drawn Tubby, so they're got the Tubby engine going, so they could probably start, like, for example, play down Sumeru City and start saving dice.
Oh, that is true. That could be really huge for their momentum.
Potentially. The fact that it just sticks around for so long, always nice.
Alright, looks like CGR is thinking about what they should do next.
Probably just more summons, honestly. They could just do a 3 cost. Now there is an advantage to doing multiple 3 costs instead of 1 5 cost, and that's that you get more energy per skill.
True, which is better for charging up the Oceanate Burst, isn't that right?
Right, and I think in this matchup you kind of need Oceanate Burst because Agent is so tanky.
Oh, I see. So would you save the Oceanate Burst against the agent or just against any other character?
Any of the characters.
Just get them out as fast as possible so you can start whacking the agent? Oh,
Right.
5 cost from Hayama.
Yeah, they technically they don't need 2 energy, so might as well drop both. They're probably going to drop Pizza and swap then pass because they just don't have any other use for their dice. Not enough to swap and do Yaimiko summon.
True, true.
Meanwhile, CJR probably has enough dice to do that. I feel like the Lotus Crisp is wasted here. There's not much Hayama could do. But I guess they're scared of the Oceanid Burst.
True, true. The swap over to the Yaimiko for the next turn, probably. Okay. Are we gonna see our first Seisho Sakura?
Probably going to see the Miko summon for sure.
Yes. Alright. CDR is still deliberating which card to tune their die with. And
Alright.
here comes our first Miko summon for the Electrocharge reaction. And as a reply, Hayama is bringing out all the location cards.
Yes, because I forgot. Sumeru City will reduce the dice cost, so they'll be able to do the Miko summon.
Oh, right! Huge! That is so good. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that Hayama actually, it feels like they almost brought it back, even though they got their summon destroyed by the Hu Tao send-off card. Like, I'm so impressed. Their board is actually more full.
Well, the thing about Electrocharge is that send-off doesn't really hurt them as much because there's so many summons. Unlike with Super Conduct, where send-off can, like, set them back really far.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Okay, lots of poke damage coming in for both teams. Oh, let's see their rolls now. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, decent rolls on both sides, not much difference.
Well,
Hayama get like one more Hydro die.
I feel like both sides are aiming
if-
for an Oceanid turn for this round.
Ooh, are they gonna burst for this round? Hayama
Burst-
does have their Oceanid burst ready.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Like they, I think Oceanid burst on anyone would be pretty good. Although ideally you'd want to hit their Oceanid.
Oh yeah, that'll be huge.
So, but I think Hayama will get there first. It really comes down to how much they're willing to commit.
Oh, it looks like there's no fast swap action over on Hayama's side, which makes it impossible for them to switch over to the Oceanid and burst right off the bat. So it looks like they will have to take a hit.
Ooh,
Or-
perhaps they're gonna Miko
Are they just
burst
gonna burst
instead.
with Miko? Oh, and the shield for the Miko to defend against the CGR's Oceanid burst. Oh, it's still
Mhm.
gonna be doing so much damage though, because they have 3 summons on the field.
So
Basically
four.
max damage.
They have 4 summons. That's gonna hit like 10 damage, I think.
Oh, is it enough to kill the Miko? It should be, right?
Not through Lotus Crisps.
Oh, right, because Lotus Crisp is -3 damage, is it?
It is.
Oh, but there is an Adeptus Temptation.
That might be enough, honestly.
Looks like they're tuning cards. We're about to find out whether Miko's gonna survive. And she's left on 2 health. Oh, that was huge. Oh, but they're not gonna burst with Miko actually.
It
I
was
not
it was a
expecting
bait.
that.
I think it was a bait.
Oh, that's so smart. Big brain play from Hayama, baiting out the Oceanid burst.
And now they're
Wow.
gonna fire back.
Yes, but they have to tune 2 cards. I don't think they have an issue with that though. They have quite a lot of cards in their hand.
Well, I think you just need to tune 1. It only is only a 3 cost. So
Oh, true. You're right. All right, the heal on the Miko. Fast and turn. Will it be enough though to take down the Oceanid?
well, unfortunately, the Oceanid Burst here will only do 6 damage, so they probably need an Adeptus if they want to take out their opponent's Oceanid. I mean, I
But
feel
there
like it'd
are
be worth
summons,
it.
though. There are summons. Maybe the summon damage could take them down eventually. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
looks
like
they can do 6 damage.
Oceanid at 1, that leaves Oceanid vulnerable to like electrocharge damage. So it's
Yes.
probably not a bad idea, even though this isn't necessarily like the best exchange.
Mm-hmm. All right. They're
Oh,
thinking
interesting.
about
They're
putting
thinking about
another
it.
summon instead.
They're thinking about it. They do have, like, they could choose to burst, or they could choose to just
Mhm.
put down another summon.
They're checking through the history of what happened. It looks like CGR is doing that. I wonder if there's some strategy there to see what cards have been used.
Yeah, it's not
Perhaps?
uncommon for players, when there's nothing else to do, they're gonna go look through the history, and it's kind of like in other card games where you ask your opponent if you can look through their graveyard or discard pile or whatever
Oh.
it is.
True. Alright, Hayama's really thinking about that burst.
Yeah, this could potentially swing the game either way. Like, or do they
Yes.
play aggressive or do they play passive?
It's such a big decision at this one moment. Oh, looks like they're going ahead with the burst. But their own Ocean is going to take quite a bit of damage. Ooh, forgive me, I'm not familiar with that card. Could you run me through what that card does?
That is Sangomiya Shrine. It heals
Mhm.
every character on your side of the board for 1 health every end of every round.
Oh, that's so good for the sustain.
Mm-hmm.
But Ocean, it still will take quite a bit of damage. Is it enough to get rid of Yai Miko though? Or will it leave her on 1 health? I think I'll leave her on 1 health, wouldn't it?
I think Miko will be 3 actually. Or it'll
'cause
no,
of the
you get Yai will get healed for 1. So she'll stay at 2.
She stays at 2, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but the Oceanid on 2 health? About to receive quite a bit of healing though from the pizza and the shrine.
Yep.
Alright.
No, everyone's healed again. I think Shrine is more useful for Agent, who will
Mhm.
thrive on that extra +1 heal, while Oceanid and Yaimiko don't benefit as much from the +1 healing, because they're a lot more fragile. They don't have stealth or any way to mitigate damage.
True, true. Okay. Everyone has gotten their rolls. Lots of Electro die over on CJR's side, but they are on the agent right now.
Mm-hmm. I think they want to start mopping up the remaining characters here. You're
Yes.
likely gonna just see an agent activate stealth. That's gonna vape for +2 damage, but it won't take out Oceanid, I don't think.
Oh, and the Oceanid still has heals once the round ends. So it's quite important that CJR takes out Oceanid now, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not gonna be
One
enough.
health! Oh my goodness, it's so close. One health.
I think probably what's gonna do is CGR is gonna switch to Yaimiko and try to get Yaimiko burst ready. Because the Oceanid will go down from an electric charge at the moment.
True, true. Definitely going down at this point. How are they gonna get over to Yaimiko without Yaimiko dying though? That is a challenge, isn't it?
It is risky because if Hayama has like a fast swap, they could just Miko burst immediately.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, are they just gonna poke? What would you do here, actually?
Well, it's
This
tempting
is such a hard
because
situation.
if you could leave Oceanid here, and then follow up with an agent burst with both I haven't lost yet in hand.
Oh, that is true. Instantaneous burst. This could very quickly swing around for CJR because two of their characters are super low, whereas CJR's Yaimiko still has 7 health. That's quite a lot. Time is really ticking
Yes.
down now.
Alright, choosing to keep Oceanid in.
Alright. Interesting. Now,
That,
Ocean has an effective 3 health.
the
You
frog
got quite
will
lucky
make a big
drawing the frog
difference.
there. Yes! 50-50. They won the 50-50, dude. Imagine if they like pulled a squirrel. They wouldn't have a shield right now. They would be
Right,
1 health
true.
and bear.
So
That is
the Oceanid
quite
won't go
crazy.
down to just a simple electro charge here.
Oh, and the swap over to the agent.
They have a lot of tankiness on this agent right now.
Yeah, they really do. Oh my goodness. Is that a double shield I see?
Yes, stealth plus frog.
Effective 13 health on the agent. That's pretty strong.
Yes, that is a lot.
I really feel like
I was just
Hayama's...
like, what does
Tubby-
CJR do here? Like,
Yeah, true, true. What does he even do here? Hayama's Tubby, like, had so much value this game, I feel.
yes,
So
for
much
sure.
value. Absolutely insane. Oh, but they do have 2 Adeptus Temptation. Perhaps that might be enough to poke more at the agent?
It'll
Right?
definitely leave a big dent.
Mm-mm. Okay. Looks like they're just applying pyro.
This will vape instead of electrocharge in the end phase. So
Mm. You're right. Oh, is Oceanic gonna go down from the end
Oceanid
phase
will go down to
electrocharge?
the electrocharge if, well, it'll go down depending on whatever character it's on actually. So
I see. That'll be quite bad, honestly, for the fact that they can't use I haven't lost yet. Because it counts as the previous round's death. Oh, but they're just gonna put the artifact set on the agent instead.
honestly, I feel like they're just committing to staying on agent because both I haven't lost yet will be dead next round.
True, true. Okay, and here comes the electro charge, taking out the Oceanid. leaving Yamiko on 1 health. But it also looks like CGR is also going to lose their Yamiko right now. Oh, perhaps not.
Both Yaimiko's very low. I think thing is that if Hayama can find a way to get Miko in and burst, they will win the game.
True, true. I mean, if the agent goes down, he basically gets a free swap, but she is only on 2 health.
They unfortunately don't have any healing, but they do have a fast swap.
Oh, you're right. They do have a fast swap now.
Both players do
pretty
technically, so could
Oh, yes.
could burst, just the order of which.
Yes! Oh, it looks like the burst is coming out from the Yaimiko, completely removing the shield on the agent. He is no bear.
It's not safe to swap right now, otherwise Miko burst will hit for 3 again. So basically they have to do an action on agent. Probably could just stealth here, honestly. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, you're right. You're thinking. Do we need to tune a card for that to happen?
Honestly, it's kind of risky because agent, there's no healing. Well, there is healing on agent right now. They have lucky dogs, but they don't want to get hit by that Miko burst.
Oh, they're swapping over to Yaimika. Oh my goodness! Alright, sacrificing the Yaimiko so that the agent has more sustain. Interesting.
Yeah,
They
they
do
do
still
not
have
want
2
agent to take
summons.
another hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think the thing is that Hayama does still have summons, so if the game goes to the end phase, I think they'll have an advantage.
True. Oh, and they can play I Haven't Lost Yet to get their agent burst up immediately. But there is
right.
still that 1 health Yaimiko that's going to waste an entire turn just to take her out, which is so troublesome.
Well, you know, you could just hit stealth and it should be fine.
True. Okay, what card are they going to sacrifice for tuning? Thinking. Oh, they're just gonna play it now.
They're
Along
just
with
gonna
Liben,
pass?
and they're gonna end their turn early. So that these summons will
Interesting.
finish off Yaimiko. Holy crap! They're banking on the fact that their agent won't die right now, which I don't think is really gonna happen because they only have 2 die on CGR's side, so.
This
That's
is actually
pretty
putting CGR in a
play.
bad spot because the summons will finish off Miko and leave Hydro on the agent, which is really bad. So I think they're forced to swap.
Oh, but they play a Favonius Cathedral. Which
Okay,
is
they're
good for
opting not to.
sustain,
They're
I
opting just to
guess.
take the damage.
Oh, this is so close! Both agents pretty close in health. The CGR is slightly more healthy. But Hayama does have the turn advantage, and he also has his burst, so...
Yeah,
That's
that
kinda
burst
scary.
is probably gonna be enough with Adeptus.
Yes. Alright, and we're headed into, most likely, the final round.
Yep, I think
Alright.
the Hayama just Adeptus burst here, and that's it.
Right. Okay, and it looks like it's a GG! Oh, exactly 9 damage. Holy crap. And down goes CJR. And the first game goes to Hayama.
That's right.
Wow.
I think Hayama had the foresight to realize that they just needed to start the round with priority in order to win.
Yes, that was so smart. The amount of foresight that took to decide to just end their turn so early was pretty insane.
Yeah, no, they knew that they needed the summons to win.
That was a really, really exciting mirror match, actually. Like, it almost felt like we were watching 2 different decks, even though they're identical. The way they played it was so different, I feel.
Well, I think the thing is that the reason why it felt different was because Hayama drew into Tubby and then all the location cards, while while CGR did not. So it felt very different in how they were managing their resources.
You're right, you're right. The location cards were actually insane. Man, I actually want to use Tubby in the future now.
Well,
That was
Tarby's
a
only good
very
in
nice-
specific decks. I wouldn't slap it into every deck now.
Ah, I see, I see. All right. And now we're headed into the second match. Don't forget, this is a best of 3. So if CJR wants to continue and potentially win the finals, they will have to win this match. And it looks like Hayama is running Nahida, Fischl, and Mona. What do you think about this comp, Tarin?
This is another electrocharge deck. They're probably running Mona because they want Wind and Freedom, but also because they used Oceanid in their other decks. So
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, another electrocharge deck. We saw this comp earlier, didn't we?
yeah, we did. It does lack finishing power in the end game. So we'll have to see if that will come back to haunt Hayama here.
Whoa, 2 wind and freedoms. That is a lot. Is that kind of overkill or is that normal? I can't tell.
That's pretty normal. You definitely want to draw it at some point.
I see. Okay, so it's just a guarantee to draw it. Oh,
Wow,
another
it's
mirror!
another one.
These
No
two
way.
have some secret telepathy going on. Both of them with the same exact comp twice in a row. No way, dude. Holy crap.
I think they're literally the only reason why they're using Nahida and Mona here is because they just want another electrocharged deck.
That is crazy. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. All
no,
right,
it
may the
is.
best electrocharged player win, I guess.
Yeah,
Nice.
truly, they're truly the electrocharged gamers.
I do believe there are some differences in their action cards, but I don't remember exactly what is
They're
different
both
about
very
them.
similar.
Yes.
Just some minor adjustments.
All right, so let's see how this mirror matchup works.
Their characters are also in the same order, I'd like to point out.
Oh yeah, true. Well, these guys are veterans, man.
They're on the same
Alright.
wavelength, you know?
They really know. I wonder what they must be feeling when they see that. Oh my goodness, a second mirror match again. It's rare that you see 2 in a row, isn't it? Usually
Well,
it's like
these
one
are
mirror
2
match.
very good decks, so I don't blame
True.
them for running the same ones.
2 I haven't lost yet on the CGR side. And that looks like
I
they're
would
thinking-
mulligan those both off here. It won't come up for a while.
No, but CGR is thinking of holding on to it, interestingly
Oh,
enough.
interesting. Okay, they just want the guaranteed plays in the late game.
I like how we can see the different playstyles of the 2 players here in their decision making process.
Yes, for sure.
Yep. All right, both starting off with Fischl. Let's go, dude. Okay. Let's see how the die roll goes.
It's gonna be Fischl and Timona. I'm calling it here.
All right. May the best Nahida Fischl Mona player win. Okay. Alright, starting off with the Oz summons. Strategize. I think Strategize is such a good card. I love Strategize. Oh, double Paimons.
Double Paimon. Okay, they won't have any dice
Oh.
issues, that's for sure.
Yes. I'm really, really hoping that we can get a game 3. So I'm kind of rooting for CJR here.
Well, you know, one NEC deck will win, surely.
That is true. Okay, swap over to the Mona. CJR is thinking of playing Timmy. The
They don't
extra
have
die.
Liben, but they could just play Vanarana to save dice. Okay, choosing not to.
Never mind, they are opting to tune their Timmy. Goodbye, Timmy.
Whoa, what is this? They're playing the dice reduction artifact.
Oh, interesting.
That is pretty rare to see.
Okay, both players are moving through this like clockwork. Holy crap. Really, really fast turns there. Okay, and here comes the identical end phase damage.
So yeah, they're at the exact. They literally did the same play, both of them.
Mm-hmm. It's literally a mirror for now. Apart
Just
from the
the
support
difference is the
cards.
cards they have.
Yes. Ooh. CJR got quite a lot of Omni die, which allows for more options. Okay, Hayama rerolling again, but not much difference for Hydro die for them to use.
Mm-hmm.
Do they want to stick on Mona here? I don't really know.
Could just Mona skill again on both sides, honestly, and it wouldn't be bad.
Just poke damage again.
Just
When do
more
you think is a
Mona.
good time to bust the Nahida out? Like bring her out and like start doing all the seeds.
Yeah, Nahida would be pretty good, but if they do that, that means they won't get an electric charge in the end phase. They'd
Look
have
at
to swap
all
back.
the Omni die on CJR side. That is a lot.
Oh yeah, that is a really good roll.
Okay, swap over to Nahida. Yep, there we go. Nahida bloom seeds are spawning everywhere, leaving the Mona at 12.
So in this case, Hayama will probably need to Mona skill to get an element onto Nahida.
Mm-hmm. And just like you predicted, there comes the Mona skill onto the Nahida.
Yeah, they're gonna switch back to Mona now.
Okay.
随分待ってたのよ。
Are they gonna spawn another Mona skill? I feel like that's what they'll do with their 3 remaining die.
Good lords, they're mirroring each other still, like, exactly.
Right?
They're just doing it in a different order.
Crap. You're right. It's so close. It's
水面
crazy.
に映るのです。
Alright, and here comes the Mona summon.
Well, the difference is they ended on different characters. So this is where their strategies start to diverge.
Very excited to see what that's gonna bring in the next round.
のもこれでおしまい。
And down goes Mona.
Mona goes down.
They opted to sacrifice their Mona there. I didn't even notice. Oh no.
Typically you use Mona to meet shield.
Uh-huh.
But I think Hayama's actually behind here.
Oh, but looks like Hayama also loses their Mona because of all the bloom damage.
Yeah, the seeds and the electro charge.
Oh, that was very unexpected actually for me. I did not see that coming. Oh my goodness. All right. Back to the mirror. But it does
Hayama
look
needs to burst like now. They need to
Okay.
burst.
all right. On Fischl or
On
Nahida?
Nahida to take out the Nahida, but
Okay.
uh,
Oh, yep. Looks like they're thinking about it. Can they play their I haven't lost yet card to get the burst?
no, because Mona died in the end
In the
phase,
previous
unfortunately.
round, right? Oh, getting rid of a character's end phase is so strong because of that. I feel.
Yeah, it's very much you can't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but they can still get Nahida's burst using the Mona card. And I think they might just do that. Oh, I'm really rooting for CJR here. Please survive. I want a game 3. Okay.
I mean, it's gonna come down to official
あな
mirror.
たにも。
Yes. Alright, and down. Oh! Wait, she survives with. Oh no, she doesn't because of the balloon. Down goes CJR's Nahida.
Now that Lotus Crisp will actually be really annoying for CGR because they can't break it. And that
True.
means Nahida gets a free quicken reaction.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, but double I haven't
Oh!
lost yet.
Oh, the double! Are they just gonna burst like right here, right now? Oh, it looks like they are! Which will immediately take out the Nahida and leave the official on 2 health only! Oh, this is so close! Oh my goodness! The 3 damage.
I don't think
I'm
it's
so nervous
enough.
with CGR right now. Oh, but it's a GG, isn't it? Just a normal
It
attack will
is.
do. Oh, and CGR takes the second game, bringing them to the final game of the series. Holy crap, that was so close.
Yeah, I
Ah.
think it's just the fact that CGR had priority that completely tilted the game in CGR's favor.
Man, that mirror match was actually so exciting. I don't know how they made that mirror match so exciting, but it really, really was. Oh, it came down so close to the wire.
Really, it was. If Hayama had priority, they would have probably won.
Oh, actually, the option from CGR to keep the double I haven't lost yet at the start of the game proved super useful there. It actually won them the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was a really big brain play from the very start. Well played to both participants, CJR and Hayama. We're about to go into the final game of the entire season. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm not. What are we gonna see? Like we've seen literal mirror matches, so could we could we potentially see a third mirror match?
No way, right? Can you
Oh.
imagine? Like, the chances of them playing those three, like, decks in that exact order is pretty low. So, I'm really hoping we won't see a third mirror match, but, you know, we'll never
Oh,
know.
no.
Oh!
Oh no. Why do I have a
Here-
bad feeling about this?
We have a Shenhe Superconduct composition again. We've seen these quite a few times today.
Yes, for
I
sure.
really hope we don't see another mirror match. That would be pretty funny. These two players are really big-brained. They're on the same wavelength.
Mm-hmm. Interesting to note that this deck is running Kid Kujirai, not something you typically see.
Oh, could you run us through what the kid does?
So Kid Kujirai, you play it, and then phase you generate one Omni dice,
Mhm.
but then it swaps to your opponent's side of the board.
Oh, it
And-
swaps to your opponent's side of the board?
Yep, and it keeps doing this over and over again, so it keeps flip-flopping sides.
Oh, that's so weird. Very interesting. I'm very excited to see that and play. All right, and oh my goodness,
Well,
actually a mirror match again.
I called it. I called the exact same deck.
No way! Wow, 3 games of mirror matches. That is quite insane. Well, if you think
Truly,
about it, it's
they
pretty
share
cool.
share the same brain cell.
Yeah, they really do. It's pretty cool because we get to see both players, you know, really, you know, it's extremely similar. We can like compare their skill using the same deck.
Yeah, no, basically.
It's a much clearer comparison between the two players. But their action cards are different, so
Yeah, no, it's CGR is running a very more less experimental deck, I feel like.
All right, let's see if Hayama's experimental deck plays off. Oh my goodness. No way. Have you ever seen anything like this, Torin?
Well, I know of the
3 mirror
decks, and
matches
just
in a
what
row.
cards you choose to run really is like a minor, it's the finer detail.
Okay, so do you think both players are just gonna start off with Raiden as usual?
No, and actually, there's multiple lines, like starting lines for that deck. It's just every single one we've seen so far has started Raiden. You can also start Raiden into Shenhe burst, and go back to Raiden. That's also another play you can do.
I see. Okay, so let's see if they both opt to have the same opening. They really might, since they, you know, clearly share the same brain cell.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
私についてきてください。
Alright, starting with Raiden over on Hayama's side. CGR is thinking. You're thinking, don't do it. Come on.
Do
Pick
it.
someone else.
Do it. Do it. Oh.
And here we go. Charging up Raiden's burst again. The die roll's looking slightly better on CJR's side.
Yes, that is a lot better.
Yeah, well, that's a lot better. You're right. That is a lot of Electro die. Really good rolls there, but there is the Sealy card. for Hayama. I like how it matches his Sealy profile.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
it does.
and
It
out it
does.
comes. Ooh. They also have enough to get their burst this round.
All right, are we gonna see a swap? Oh,
Oh,
yes,
we
we
are.
do. They're doing the other opener.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see if CGR. Oh, they're doing something different. Let's go.
Oh my
okay.
god, they're not mirroring each other.
All right, let's see which play pays off in the end. I see. Huh, okay, so where does Hayama continue from this? Why is it good to swap to Shenhe? What
Because
is
you
the
can
logic?
you can get Shenhe Icy Close Up and Shenhe Burst, then you go back to Raiden, charge up both again, so that you have more ammo for Changyun.
Wow, okay. Wow, I see. That is quite insane actually. But it does take a longer time to set up Changyun's burst, I guess.
Right, it does take a longer time to set up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Hayama also has the experimental card in their pocket right now. I wonder if they're gonna play it.
It
I wanna
is
see it at work.
free. I don't see why not.
Oh, and the swap back to the Raiden. Okay. And here come the attacks.
I guess they're saving the Kid Chujirai for later.
Mm-hmm. Hayama has a lot fewer cards though, but they did just draw a strategize, so that should solve the problem. Okay,
Hopefully they draw something
re-rolling.
good.
Yes. Ooh, a lot of cryo on Hayama's side.
Yeah,
Gamblers?
they're probably gonna have to go back to Shenhe.
Yep. Okay. CJR bursting with a Raiden right off the bat. No big surprises there. Yeah, like you said, they're swapping over to Shenhe.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't want Electro on Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Must keep Shenhe as healthy as possible. Especially
For
if they're
sure.
aiming to get her to burst twice. That is pretty huge.
It will mean it'll take longer to set up though, as you can see.
Mm-hmm. But Shenhe does have a burst ready. Unfortunately, Raiden doesn't though. And they pulled the I haven't lost yet card. Could be useful. Very soon. I'm quite sure something's gonna go down quite fast. Alright, and here comes the Shenhe burst.
Yeah, bit of a dangerous spot for Hayama now.
Mm-hmm. Especially since Chongyun is just one energy away from his burst. And it's gonna do a lot of damage. Alright, another Shenhe burst on the field.
I think another thing to point out is that Raiden will get powered up by every burst that's done, so that Raiden's burst will do more damage. But
You're right! That Raiden is probably sitting on a huge burst right now. Oh, and the swap back to the Raiden. Is CGR planning to sacrifice their Raiden? Is that why? Is it to
probably
tank the
just
2
don't
hits?
want Shenhe to take all that summon damage in the end phase.
Alright, fair. Okay. Oh, and here comes the card! 2 of it!
Yes, next round they're gonna
my
have a lot of
goodness.
dice.
Right? Oh, and Timmy is being played.
It's not gonna be enough.
Okay. Ooh, leaving the Raiden on 2 health. Shenhe also on 2 health.
I don't
Okay.
know if Hayama is gonna have the opening to go into Raiden burst now. They don't have any extra sources of energy, so they might be forced to let Shenhe go down and use I haven't lost yet on Raiden.
Oh no. You're right. They have no sustain for the Raiden either. She can't stay there. Okay,
Yeah,
Hayama's
it's not-
thinking about what to do now.
Not something you want to swap to at the moment.
Looks like the delayed play for getting Raiden's burst may not have played out as well. But we have yet to see. Ah, and the 2 cards were swapped over to the other side. That is so interesting. I love the concept. That is so cool. Okay, and down goes CJR's Raiden.
All right,
Oh,
that's going to
but
generate more dice here because of gamblers.
so strong. Gamblers is so strong. It's crazy.
It is.
I initially didn't think that Gamblers was that strong. I was so foolish. Okay.
Honestly, it's ridiculously good. Oh no, also coming in for CGR's side.
They got some heals on the Chongyun. Are they just gonna charge their burst with Chongyun? And
Well,
take
they're
down
probably
the
just going to
Shenhe?
scale. Yeah, they need to charge their burst.
Alright.
革命からは
Ooh, but that does mean that they're gonna be able to get their ride and burst off technically. But it looks like they're thinking of swapping to
私についてきて
Chongyun. Oh, never mind. Over to
Yes.
Raiden.
They have to burst here.
Alright, here comes the big Raiden burst I've been waiting for so long for. Oh, but it's only 5 damage though.
弱滅の
It's only +1 damage per burst.
I see. But there is end phase damage, which could be really huge against the Chongyun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, strategize being played. Let's see what 2 cards they got. Adeptus Temptation!
This
but they can't-
would be big versus
Mhm.
Hayama's Chongyun. So they just need to scale here to take out the Raiden.
Oh yes, because of the end phase summon damage. True. Alright, looks like CJR is deliberating what to do here. Ooh. This is so close, my goodness. I'm really scared about the fact that Hayama's Chongyun is also really close to a burst, and they do have that Mona card to charge up the energy immediately.
That's
So
true.
burst.
Yeah, we might see a series of bursts back to back.
Yes! Okay, and down goes Shenhe! Oh, whoever gets to attack first basically kind of wins this competition now.
Yeah, whoever
Isn't
bursts
it?
first will win. I don't. Does CGR know that Hayama has star signs in hand? If not, this might end badly.
Yes. Oh my goodness. This is so close. This is $1,000 on the line. The call
Yes,
he
for
makes
sure.
here. To burst or not to burst is huge.
You just skill here. You skill here.
Okay! The skill! Alright.
病んでしまい
But Hayama
Oh!
has burst. Wait,
Oh,
they don't have enough dice.
burst!
Wait, they have
Oh!
enough damage anyways.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Oh, they don't have enough die! Oh, but it doesn't matter! The skill doesn't have
GG.
damage! Oh my goodness, that was
Hayama
so
takes
close!
it.
Yes! Holy crap! Hayama takes the final game! Congratulations, Hayama, for being the winner of the Asia server Season 3 Cat's Tail Gathering. Let's go. That was
Yeah,
huge.
no, that was pretty close.
Yes, I actually didn't think that their Chongyun could take out CJR's Chongyun there. I really thought CJR had it in the bag. Whoa.
I think
was
the
crazy.
problem was that CGR wasn't expecting the star signs burst.
The star signs was huge. That was absolutely massive. Imagine if they
Mhm.
didn't have it. That was $1,000 star signs right there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yep, congratulations once again to our champion Hayama for winning season 3 of the Cat's Tail Gathering. Yes.
Also, did you hear the winners of the Cat's Tail Gathering will be getting a special card back?
yes. Wait, serious? Like an exclusive card back in Genshin itself?
Yep, you heard me right.
Oh wow, I actually think that's possibly one of the biggest flexes you could have in your Genshin account since you literally can't buy it with like anything.
Yeah, for sure. And I heard there'll be even more rewards coming for seasons 4. So for announcements on future season, you can follow Astra Carnival on their socials.
Nice! Also, don't forget to join the Genshin Tavern to sign up for future seasons. Signups will be opening this month. Thank you for watching once again, everyone. This is Kettle.
And this is Torn. Have a good evening, everyone.